Welcome XRP fans. There are many reasons to be super excited about XRP for this year in 2026. It's time for XRP to run. Now, there have been some huge developments happening with Japan, which we're going to go over in this video. Plus, I'm going to explain how the Clarity Act is close to being passed, which that alone will rocket the price of XRP past all-time highs. XRP lending has gone live, which I'm going to explain in this video. And I'm also going to go over how the XRP ledger is now leading the quantum resistance era. So, if you're an XRP fan, you don't want to miss this, please hit the like and subscribe and let's go. It's not too late to participate in the 3Commas Christmas Story event. They're giving away an expert, pro, and starter plan. It's incredible, and it's easy to be part of. All you need to do is write a short Christmas story on X. You can post it as a reply to a 3Commas post or on your own profile, but make sure you tag 3Commas, plus use hashtag 3CommasChristmas as shown in this clip. Full rules and link to participate will be down in the description. The story does not have to be long at all. January 5th is the deadline. Good luck. Once the Clarity Act is passed, it'll be a massive catalyst for XRP price appreciation. XRP could hit new all-time highs. I believe it's going to pass all-time highs significantly when the U.S. does in fact pass the Clarity Act, which is a bill designed to clearly define how crypto assets are regulated. Now, the whole world is moving on chain, so there is a huge growing interest in tokenized stocks, bonds, and real estate, all kinds of things. Now, even U.S. regulators have suggested that traditional financial markets are moving on to the blockchain. But the problem is uncertainty. Crypto's current progress relies heavily on supportive regulators rather than permanent laws. That's where the Clarity Act comes in. If passed, and it will be, it will provide long-term certainty and signal that the U.S. is serious about a blockchain-based financial future. Ripple is rewriting the narrative by partnering with Japan's financial giants. The company is proving that the XRP ledger is no longer just about crypto trading or hype. It is the future of enterprise-grade financial infrastructure. Here's a few recent major partnerships that just came about this past December, which will be very significant in the coming weeks. We have Mizuho Bank. Their participation brings immense institutional scale, signaling confidence in XRP Ledger's ability to handle cross-border payments and liquidity management. We also have SMBC Nikko Securities as the investment banking arm of Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group. This partnership bridges the gap between deep capital markets and blockchain technology. We also have Securitize Japan. By introducing a tokenization layer, Securitize enables the issuance of regulated digital securities on the XRP ledger, expanding the ledger's utility from simple payments to full-stack financial infrastructure. Let's not forget, SBI Holdings has been partnered with Ripple for nearly 10 years, dating back to the formation of their joint venture SBI Ripple Asia in May of 2016. They also were the first to use XRP as a bridge currency in Japan for cross-border remittances. There's also the stablecoin expansion. In August of 2025, the companies announced a new initiative to bring Ripple's USD-backed stablecoin to the Japanese market by the first quarter of 2026. Now, why does Ripple and XRP appeal to so many Japanese banks? Japan seems to be a large-scale adoption testing ground. The appeal of XRP to Japanese banks lies primarily in the fact that Ripple has been doing this a lot longer than other blockchain projects out there. They've already been working with SBI Holdings, and they're pretty comfortable with their technology. Traditional banking systems also often struggle with high fees, long times to process payments, and cumbersome conversions between international transactions, which is a headache, which means that Ripple is very attractive in the eyes of these Japanese banks. Now, XRP offers a viable solution, allowing for transactions to be settled in mere seconds with practically no fee. Ripple has actively collaborated with major financial institutions to develop applications for its digital asset, XRP, and RLUSD, creating an ecosystem where banks, payment providers, and other financial giants can participate. As every bank in Japan moves towards adopting XRP, the implications for the global financial industry are profound. By embracing a blockchain-based digital asset for cross-border transactions, Japan is setting a stage for how financial operations could be streamlined, offering a glimpse into the future of banking. The successful integration of the XRP ledger in Japan could serve as a model for other countries and regions looking to modernize their own financial frameworks. Here we have a big development. Ripple has unveiled a native XRP lending feature on the ledger targeting institutional players. Ripple has unveiled plans to introduce native lending directly on the XRP ledger. The proposed feature allows XRP to be borrowed, locked, utilized, and repaid entirely on the ledger without relying on external DeFi applications or third-party intermediaries. This is huge. This is a striking trust upgrade for banks and payment firms, as each loan is isolated within the protocol. More so, defaulting would not cascade across the system, reducing systemic risk and aligning the mechanism with traditional credit markets. Under the model outlined by Ripple's developers, borrowed XRP would be locked for fixed terms, as in conventional lending agreements. This structure temporarily removes XRP from the circulating supply while it is in use, and could have price implications if adoption scales. Now, I personally believe it's definitely going to impact the price over time. As this ecosystem grows, more and more people are going to be borrowing, more and more people are going to be loaning, and any XRP that is held up, that is locked up for fixed terms, it's definitely going to impact the price. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when and how it's going to impact it. So more importantly, the design prioritizes predictability, transparency, and protocol level enforcement. Now, the timing of the announcement aligns perfectly with growing institutional interest in XRP as a cross-border settlement. Here we have some great news for all the tech fans out there that are holding XRP. The XRP ledger is pioneering quantum proof transactions with dilithium cryptography. This is incredible. With the rise of quantum computing, it sparked growing concerns in the blockchain community as traditional cryptographic methods face risk of becoming obsolete. So in a proactive move, the XRP ledger is pioneering quantum-resistant transactions through the implementation of dilithium cryptography, positioning itself as a frontrunner in the next generation of blockchain security. Dilithium cryptography is built to resist quantum attacks. It positions the XRP ledger as a forward-thinking secure blockchain, which is very attractive to enterprises looking to adopt and have future-proof technology and security. By adopting it, enterprises can trust that the transactions and sensitive data remain protected. The XRP ledger's focus on quantum-resistant security underscores a pivotal shift in blockchain. Robust protection is now essential, not optional. By proactively addressing the emerging threats, it not only fortifies the network but also sets new standards for the industry. This development coincides with Ripple's latest initiative, which explores XRP-based real-world assets on the XRP ledger. As quantum computing evolves, quantum-resistant blockchains will shape the future and secure the digital infrastructure of tomorrow.
These energy prices are getting out of hand and cutting into my Bitcoin mining profits. It's time to do something now. I'm gonna call my good friend Brian with True Power.
Hi, is this Brian? I'm so glad I got a hold of you. I remember you saying I have options to get my energy costs under control. Tell me more. Wow, I can get a free audit report to check for hidden errors resulting in overcharges? Another option is to make sure I'm paying the lowest rate possible, and I can choose between a low fixed or variable rate.
Yes, it's true. You do have options. Even if you're in a regulated state, you're entitled to a free report on ways to reduce your energy cost, like a free audit. Let's make sure you're paying the least amount possible to protect your precious profit margin. Contact me. I'll answer any questions you have. My information is in the description.